Hi YouTube. It's Kimmy Cat 5. I want to say hello everyone, and especially the girls on the Natural Hair Forum on Facebook. So what I want to talk about today are my yarn braids. They're my protective style for the winter. I put them in September. I do my hair myself, which also means I have to update my hair myself. So today I'm gonna update it and talk to you about the products that I use. I already have two out so that you can see me rebraid it and see what my technique is as far as rebraiding goes. Mine are, as you can see how long they are. I'll show you the back as well. Yep, that's the back. I really do like my braids. I wanted something other than cornrows. Cornrows are my go-to style, and so I did some research. I didn't want micro braids. I wanted something that looked and felt natural, and I had read good things and bad things. I read good things about yarn braids, so today I'm talking about what I do for yarn braids. I heard a lot about moisture, keeping them moisturized and all that kind of good stuff. So what do I use? When I first started off, I used Stay Soft Row. Um, I've been off and on natural since 1999, and this stuff has always worked for me. So, uh, you know, it has that smell, that curl smell, but it works. So I haven't thought yet about maybe adding some sort of essential oil or something to it to change the smell. But if it works on my scalp and my scalp doesn't itch, then normally I don't even think about it. My man loves me and my hair, so he has not complained yet about those. In fact, he likes these. He does not like it when I have like regular braids in my hair. He said because they hit him in the face and stuff like that, during those times. Anyway, so the next one I have Wave Nouveau. That's what I'm using right now because, like I said, this is about empty. So this is full, and I love the way the consistency of this stuff. And so I've already put a little bit in the front, but I'll show you what I do anyway. And then of course I have, for me, olive oil works. So this is olive oil mixed with the Wind oil, which is the Wind fig oil. I use Wind as well, so I'll talk about that on a totally different time when I get my hair out or something. Alright, so that's what I use for moisture and then water and stuff like that. Like I said, I've had these since September. Now, when it's time for me to do upkeep, I'll show you what the upkeep has been like. My upkeep so far, sorry, it's a bad shave day. Anyway, so my upkeep so far has been the sides. I've already done the sides. I've already done my sides, but I haven't done any of this top part. And so that's what I'm going to do today. What I normally do is, whatever section I'm going to do, I put my moisturizer in ahead of time. And I'll put a lot in there, I get it soaked. So it's nice and wet. And then whatever section I'm going to do, I section off my hair. Which is easy, I just put it back in a ponytail. Now, let me get these pieces that I had already separated out. Okay. So that you can... I tried to do this earlier and it was taking entirely too long, so I decided to go ahead and separate the pieces out for you that I'm going to work on today. Okay, let's see here. Right, okay, so these are the pieces I'm going to work on. What do I use for upkeep? I use a small tooth comb. I also use the one with the metal end. I really like that one to get in the braid when I'm taking the braid out. Scissors, of course. I do not save the yarn because yarn is cheap, so I don't save the yarn, and I just cut off what I need to cut off and then start the braid. So normally I have a piece like this hanging around, which I need to throw away. Anyway, and then the next thing is my yarn. I use acrylic yarn. Cotton yarn will do what cotton does. It would take the moisture out of your hair. I'm not trying to have my hair, the moisture taken out. I live in the desert Southwest, New Mexico, land of enchantment. And I need all the moisture I can get. So yeah. I do not use wool either. From my research, wool can cause your hair to lock. I'm a service member. I can't have locks, so I'm not even going to try to let my hair lock. I needed these to look as much like a regular braid as possible, but I wanted them to have that natural look and feel, which they do. That's what it gave me. So anyway, so let me start. This is what I do. I'm going to put a little bit of extra moisturizer in my hand, just so, a little bit in the hand. And then what I do is I put it especially over the part that, you know, the buildup. I put it over the buildup. This buildup isn't so bad for some reason on this one side. And then I make sure I'm close enough. And then I slowly, sometimes I squeeze it just to, you know, see if I can get it with my finger, which sometimes I can. If it's really hard, then what I'll do is I will take each strand out. Yeah, I'll take each strand out one at a time because I'm trying to keep my hair, you know what I'm saying? So I'll take each strand out one at a time so as to not pull my hair right out of my head. So that's the first thing. So pretty much since September, every weekend I do some sort of upkeep. I don't let it take all day, but every weekend I pick a section and I do upkeep on my braids. Whenever I put my own braids in, for some reason, whenever I put my own braids in, I take better care of them than when I get them professionally done. I just let them go for some reason. So when I do them, I just do a better job of taking care of them. I don't know. I think it's a mental thing there. So like I said, so I will detangle by pulling out each part, and I'm really gentle so that I don't lose a whole lot of hair. If you comb at it, you will take a big chunk of your hair right out. So you have to be patient. It is a process. And then you will get to keep all your beautiful hair. And so it's coming out. So, and I have to, at times, just make sure you can still see this. Make sure that I'm being really patient with it. And then the dirty, nasty part, whatever, that part came out right here. And that will go with the rest of the trash heap stuff. And then what I will do is with my small tooth comb, I will go ahead and comb what I have here. You see that? I'm combing that. Make sure that it's free of any nasty little debris and stuff like that. Free of debris. Okay. It's nice and moisturized and all that kind of good stuff because I use enough of that stuff to keep it moist. I'm hoping that you can see that and that the lighting's not bad. Okay. The next thing is yarn. I've already cut a few strands here. You can see that I've already cut a few strands. And so what I do is I take 2 strands like this. I have to find the girl who, there was a video on YouTube that I watched over and over again. And she, in fact, I'm doing a bad job because I'm not showing you. I take my 2 strands like this and I interlock them. Hopefully you can see that. So like that pretty much. So that you have the 2 bows. You can see that? 2 bows, yeah. And then I pull them straight, you know, on each side. I pull them straight. And then this is, you know, going to be over my hair. And then I take my hair. Hopefully you can see that. And you can do under or over. I just do what my hands are naturally gonna do. So I will wrap this around my hair. Can you see that? I'll wrap that around my hair, and then I will begin braiding. And I'll braid all the way down. Like I said, I'm just using 2 strands. You can use as many strands as you want. And then at some point in time, then at some point in time, I grab one of the other strands and I add it to my hair. Or I add the yarn to my hair. You see that? Okay. And then I braid it down. Okay. That's what I do. I braid it down. And I just keep braiding and braiding and braiding until I get it down to the end. And then this one is pretty much an up-to-date braid now. Okay, I'm going to show you that again. I'll come back and finish this one later. So I'm going to show you that again on this piece right here that is out. Let me see. Yeah, this piece is out. You can see the buildup right there. I'm hoping you can see that. Yeah, there you go. You can see it like there. So you can see it right there. And this one's not as bad. So what I try to do is I try to do this part first. I try to just kind of see what I can get with my hands. And then this one I can comb out. And then I just kind of start at the bottom. And I work my way up. Yep, and that one combs right through pretty much. So that buildup was a lot better than the other one. The other one should have been changed out probably a week or two ago. And then I comb it. And then if I'm not happy about whatever results I get, then I add some more of this and see if I can slick some of that other stuff out. Like I said, this is just my own technique. This is what works for me. And yeah, I don't have any itching, and my hair grows just fine. So say I'm like, right, yeah. So my hair grows just fine. And move this one out the way so you can see that. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right. All right, just be able to comb right through there. Bam. Okay, that one's ready to be braided. So, same thing. I get my 2 pieces of yarn, which are in my lap, and I interlock them. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure what it's called. I mean, it seems like you interlock it. That's what it seemed like to me. So, interlock it. It's like the shoestring, you know, trying to teach a child to tie a shoestring. Anyway, so interlock. Okay, and pull that down. Pull that down. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I do this. Hopefully I'm close enough that you get the good view of it. And like I said, so then I got the yarn in my hair. Okay, and then I like mine not too tight to where it's taking my hair out or scalp or any of the other stuff. And that's which I gotta get a better. All right, there we go. And then I just start braiding it. The ring, sorry, is big and it's all in the picture. It is a New Mexico ring. It's made by the Native Americans here. I don't sell no jewelry or nothing like that. I'm just saying I happen to like that kind of stuff. You just braid it. And then like I said before, at some point in time, which I always slow down, you want to separate one of your pieces of yarn and add it to the hair. Okay? Like that. Just add it to the hair. Alright? Alright, so I'm not gonna braid it all the way down because that's gonna take that might take too long. I was really trying to keep this video to just 10 minutes. Okay, so that's what I do. I'll braid it all the way down later. Now, what do I do for mine? I'll just show you on one of these back here. Is that, as you can see, the ends are burnt. And so the last tool that I keep with me is a lighter. Okay, I did have a small regular size lighter. I don't know what I did with it. Like I said, I don't know what I do with anything in this house. So all I do is I take the lighter, you know, it's childproof. I take the lighter and I just burn my ends like so. Can you see that? You can do that, and then I just kind of go like that to shape it. And I just reburnt the same end. But that's pretty much what I do. That's how I do take care of my yarn braids. And then, you know, take them out and that's supposed to be wind, people, wind. Anyway, I love my yarn braids. I'm gonna go fix those other 2. If you have questions, feel free to ask, and I will try so hard to find the YouTube poster that showed me how to do this, so that I can post a link to her page and her information. Thank you for watching. Bye.